Hey guys, this is Buford with the Soccer Parent Lifestyle, and we've got a very special guest. His name is Nick Glancy, and he's just committed to play soccer next year in college. Welcome, Nick.
Hello.
All right. First off, why don't you tell everybody where you committed to play soccer to?
I committed to SUNY Maritime.
Okay, and that's in New York, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and I understand you have a special situation going on. I happen to know your dad, Mike, and he is a college coach. And who is the coach that you'll be playing for next year?
I'm going to be playing for my dad.
All right. Well, I know he's glad to have you. Other than your dad, what is it about SUNY Maritime attracted you there as opposed to somewhere else?
I decided on SUNY Maritime because the opportunities it gave me after school, it wasn't what I wanted to go for. It was kind of like niche, and Maritime offered like a more broad spectrum in case I decided to change what I really wanted to do. So it gave me more options after school, and it offered me a lot of internships and opportunities during school to help my education.
Okay. Now SUNY Maritime is that a D1, D2, D3, NAIA?
It's Division three.
D3. All right. So being that your dad's a college coach, when did you start the actual recruiting process?
Well, I had a brother. He's older than me, so it started pretty early for me. The first ID camp I went to was in between eighth and ninth grade. So I went to an ID camp with my brother because he was going, and it gave me an opportunity to get myself out there. So it really started then, but I didn't start emailing coaches until probably the end of ninth grade or early 10th grade.
Okay. And approximately how many coaches did you email? How many did you reach out to?
I probably reached out to about 5 to 10 coaches.
Okay. And now were you always set on going to SUNY Maritime or were you open to going somewhere else?
I was open to going to a lot of places. Honestly, Maritime came up pretty last minute for me on my list, and it just took over, I guess.
Okay. Um, now, you mentioned that they gave you more academic opportunities. Is that something that's really important to you?
Yeah, I my whole process of picking a school wasn't based off of sports. I based it off of getting what would be best for me in the future, and if I was able to play soccer there, that was just an added bonus.
All right, healthy attitude. Okay. Now let's talk about when you played club ball. What level did you play at? Did you play in like state league, ECNL,
I
MLS Next, or what have you?
I played in EDP, so it would it was northeastern region, I'm pretty sure. So I stuck around New York and Connecticut in that area. But then we would go to like Virginia, and recently we went to Florida for a tournament. So we moved around a lot.
Okay. What would you say to parents that say that you have to play in ECNL or MLS Next to make it to the next level?
I don't really think that's true. I think that you can play in pretty much any level if you network yourself and you work hard enough to get seen by coaches. I think you can move to the next level from any league or whatever.
Okay. Now, what position do you play?
Right now, I play like a wing back or center back.
Okay. And is your dad your coach now?
Right now, he's actually not. He's the PA of the team.
Okay. Have have you guys talked about what you may play in college?
I think he's gonna have me start like playing for him as a outside back.
Okay. Any nervousness about messing up or having the coach get on you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a lot different than when he coached me a few years ago. So
Yes. You think he'll be pretty tough on you?
yeah, he definitely will be. He's always been tough on me.
All right. Well, you know, one day you'll grow to appreciate that. Probably not in the present, but you know, down the line you'll be thankful that he did.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What would you say is what are you looking forward most to once you get to college?
I'm looking forward to the experiences I'm gonna have because a lot of people say the best part about somebody's younger life is college because of all the people you meet and the experiences you get to have. So I'm most excited about that because I mean there could be a lot of opportunities for me, whether it's um, studying abroad or meeting new people that introduce me to new things. So I'm excited for that.
Okay. Now, final question. What piece of advice would you give to 23s and 24s coming behind you? You know, especially since you've overcome a lot in 22 dealing with COVID for you know a year, 2 years. What advice would you give to the people coming behind you?
Um, the advice I would give is don't get discouraged if a coach doesn't respond to you or he says that you're not what he's looking for because anything can change and a lot can happen and new opportunities can come about to that could be even better for you. So don't like get tunnel vision and focus on one certain school or place you want to be because a lot of opportunities can come from anywhere.
All right. Well, Nick, you certainly given us a lot of good information to help parents and kids coming along, and wish you well. Um, I'll talk to Mike and tell him to take it easy on you and don't get too tough on you. And we'll be following your college career.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.